Just like these trees, they're dead. That's how they treated us, just like that.
Powerful words. Multiple disabled senior citizens say during the winter storm, the San Antonio Housing Authority abandoned them in freezing apartments and left them there to die. SAHA wouldn't go on camera with the News 4 troubleshooters, but residents did. And so did elected officials who say SAHA failed these seniors, treated them inhumanely, and wasted your tax dollars. Here's our Emily Bauckham.
At the Fair Avenue apartments on the city's southeast side, the stories we heard from disabled seniors who rode out the bitter cold.
No water, no electricity.
Are heartbreaking.
I called them and I told them, I said, look, I have a BiPAP machine that has to be running. I said, you knew this when I moved here. My doctor gave a note saying my power cannot go out. Y'all know this, and y'all guaranteed it would not go out.
What did they tell you in response?
In response, there was no one to give no answer here.
They were at home or they just didn't care. They didn't care about us at all. And the security guards didn't even come to work or nothing, nobody.
Do you think you were going to die?
Yes, it was just that cold and it was dark, you couldn't see.
So I'm here at Fair Avenue Apartments.
That's the voice of State Representative Liz Campos. She shot videos while spending 3 days passing out food and water.
Just wanted to come and make sure that you guys are okay.
One of the main doors broke down.
These elderly seniors, they need to be taken care of.
She sent the San Antonio Housing Authority a letter detailing her concerns that residents were left to fend for themselves with no power, no water, a broken front door, and little food. In response, SAHA's leaders wrote the community came together to deliver blankets, hot meals, and water to SAHA properties. That maintenance team, specifically at the Fair Avenue apartments, worked during the week and the broken front door was fixed after power was restored. SAHA also says staff went door to door to make sure residents knew about hotel accommodations and warming centers.
I found out about it days later.
Sheila Weaver says no one told her about any hotel as she froze in her apartment.
Oh, I had a couple of blankets. Made me really mad.
Navy veteran Timothy Arnold says the hotel might have saved his life.
Out of the blues, I don't know who did it, but they took us to the Grand Hyatt.
You could literally feel the cold that they had just been through.
Bexar County Commissioner Tommy Calvert says he's who got SAHA residents to the hotel, but he had to fight for nearly 2 hours to cut through all kinds of red tape.
Did SAHA fail these seniors?
I think so. I think when you look at the fact that we don't have plans in emergencies for these kinds of situations, they need to begin to make plans to have evacuations.
The troubleshooters asked SAHA's interim CEO, Eddie Nojosa, for an interview. Instead, we received a statement. It blamed politicians who want to be in the limelight during a city election season. Then ended, we will also take time in the weeks and months ahead to update our emergency preparedness and response plans. I told SAHA spokesperson we have multiple residents on camera who feel like SAHA left them here to die. Would the CEO like to defend the agency on camera? I never got a response.
These people are human beings and we pay taxes and everybody needs to be held accountable.
State Representative Campos is calling for SAHA to be audited and not just over the winter storm. She points to the agency's 7-year wait list for vouchers, plus years and years of news stories about bed bugs, roaches, and gas leaks inside SAHA apartments.
That's kind of like being a slumlord, and it's not acceptable.
Let's be clear here. You just called SAHA a slumlord.
Yes, I did.
Just like these trees, they're dead. That's how they treated us, just like that.
I'm News 4 troubleshooter Emily Bauckham.